Lisa Bonet, built one of the most unconventional families Hollywood has ever seen. And even after it fell apart, what remained was something most people never expected. Long before the headlines and the separation announcement, there was a love story that quietly unfolded over more than a decade. Lisa and Jason Momoa first met in 2005 at a jazz club in Los Angeles. He was still climbing the ladder of his career. She had already made her mark, but chose privacy over the spotlight. Despite a 12-year age gap and very different backgrounds, the connection was immediate and serious. What grew from that meeting wasn't just a romance, it was an entire world. Their daughter Lola arrived 2 years after they met, followed by their son Nakoa Wolf. And woven into the center of this new family was Lisa's daughter from her earlier marriage to Lenny Kravitz, Zoe. What made this family stand apart wasn't just who was in it, but how genuinely they seemed to embrace each other. Jason called Zoe Zoe. She called him Papa Bear. They even shared matching tattoos. Meanwhile, Lenny Kravitz, Zoe's biological father, openly called Jason his brother. Two men, both connected to the same woman and the same daughter, somehow managing not just tolerance, but real friendship. The family projected warmth and stability for years. But behind that image, according to divorce records, Lisa and Jason had actually separated on October 7, 2020, their exact wedding anniversary, 3 years after their 2017 ceremony in Topanga, California. The public didn't learn any of this until January 2022, when Jason announced the split on Instagram. The statement was measured and calm. No accusations, no drama, just an acknowledgement that their lives had begun moving in different directions. According to reports, the core tension was one of lifestyle. Jason's career had exploded after Game of Thrones and Aquaman, pulling him across the world for demanding film schedules. Lisa, by contrast, had long gravitated toward a quieter life, one rooted in wellness, creativity, and privacy, largely away from Hollywood's machinery. Two people who once complemented each other reportedly found it harder and harder to bridge the growing distance, both physical and personal. The legal process wrapped up relatively swiftly. Lisa filed for divorce in January 2024, citing irreconcilable differences. Neither party sought spousal support, and they agreed on shared custody of Lola and Nakoa Wolf. By July 2024, it was officially over. But over never quite captured the full picture. In June 2026, Lisa and Jason sat together at Lola's high school graduation, a small but telling moment. Lenny Kravitz has maintained his friendship with Jason even after the divorce. And Zoe, now engaged to Harry Styles and carving out a remarkable career as both an actress and director, continues to hold all of them close. What this family's story ultimately reveals is that the end of a marriage doesn't have to mean the destruction of everything built inside it. The structure changed. The relationships didn't disappear. And perhaps that's the part of this story worth holding on to. The quiet, stubborn persistence of genuine connection, even after love takes a different form. If this kind of story resonates with you, hit like and subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from.